A pair of fuzzy marsupials. I am Dr. Nefarious Tropy, master of time and the creator of the very time twister machine you see before you. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have sent me to end this little charade, so you won't be leaving my area with the crystals. I swear it.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Insane Trilogy Crash 3 Warped Prelude. I'm going it alone this time. Haskell and I did not voice over this part when we were originally doing this. I'm sorry, by the way, that I didn't record the full entropy intro there. For some reason, when I was recording this part with Haskell, we didn't start recording until partway through that. I think he surprised me before I turned the game capture on or something. But yeah, I was gonna have Brent on this video as my third non-Haskell Crash commentator guest, but yeah, I just couldn't make it happen. I also had a couple buddies from karaoke I was trying to bring on, but unfortunately those guys are busy too. So basically, I am voicing over this video right before the night before it goes up, so that's always fun. I don't think I've been this close to missing a deadline in a long time, but obviously I'm gonna make it before the end of the night. And I have the last pieces, the last parts to my new PC. I have the monitor, keyboard, mouse now, and also a new Elgato game capture card, the HD60 Pro, and which you actually put inside your PC, which is interesting. But it's supposed to be good for streaming, so we'll see. I almost was gonna get the HD60 itself, like this, the one I accidentally bought before I started recording with the HD. With the regular Elgato HD, the one that has the retro adapter. But then I realized that the HD60 Pro would be better for streaming, at least from videos I was watching. So I'm gonna try that, see how it works. Wow. I thought that I don't know if it was me or Haskell doing that, but I thought the dinosaur could walk over that lava. Obviously I was wrong. Oof. I mean, this is very impulsive walking going on right now. I almost would assume it was me. I can't believe, how did neither me nor Mermaid Crash die there? What is he, a mermaid? Does he have a fishtail? What's going on here? Yeah, I just got back from an hour's drive away. There's these taverns, a little bit south, and I want to say east of me, south and east. I might have to, no, definitely south and east. Basically, there's this group that has events where they do retro gaming. And I saw it once on Facebook, and I just decided to go for it. I'll see what this group's like. Oh, they have Smash, they have these games. I love games. It's funny, the first time I went, I thought there was, like, board games involved, too, so I brought my own. But no one's playing board games, they're all playing retro video games. So I basically just brought a bunch of fucking board games to an event that was meant for video games. Also, I went to the wrong bar at first, so I was just walking around the wrong bar with games. Everyone was looking at me like I was crazy. Hilarious. But yeah, so I eventually went to this group, started playing the Smash Bros, started playing the Mario Kart, started holding my own against these guys. Some of them were, you know, long-time Smash players. Some of them were kind of like just there for fun, you know, seemed to have drifted in and out of the group. And I remember the first time I hadn't eaten in like 8 hours, so I was really hungry. I'd been working from home that day or something, and you know I needed to put something in my stomach because I wasn't, you know, you can't smash when your stomach's crashed, if you know what I mean. And so I named my moniker in the tournament because we were doing a one-on-one tournament with 8 people, so I was waiting for my turn. I named it Burger Boy so that people would know who it was when my turn came if I wasn't paying attention. I went and ordered a burger. You know, I was sitting at a table eating my burger while the tournament was going on. If you know what I mean. And ever since then, I was so amused by my own joke, and they were amused too, that I then went onto the Facebook group every other time there was an event that was created, and just I terrorized these people, dude. I terrorized this retro gaming group with posts about Burger Boy and how he's coming again. to bring the smash and bake the burgers, or grill the burgers, however you make burgers. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore, guys. I was basically, and now every time I go to one of those smash tournaments, every time I get a kill, I'm like, oh, we're cooking burgers tonight, and I made all these fake catchphrases for myself. And I just go nuts. It's beautiful. I'm driving them mad. I'm telling you, I'm terrorizing them. Terrorizing. And let's read some of these. Forget commentating on the actual game. Let's read some of the comments I've been making recently. On why did I close my Chrome tabs? That's the thing. Let me bring up these beautiful monologues that I've graced this group with. As we continue on this one level. Oh, trampled by the Triceratops. Bad bombing. Oh, quick. Oh, those little currents make you go faster if you're running behind. Oh, I made like 3 different names on their this is Smash Ultimate, by the way, on their Smash Ultimate part, or on their Smash Ultimate system. It's one guy who brings GameCubes and N64s and SNES Classics, not actual SNESs, and NES Classics, not actual NESs, and I don't think he brings Wii's or Wii U's, but then he has the Switch. Here I go. After my last night, I posted on the event page, "It's your boy, Ginger Ninja. You may have seen me rocking the melee table as Avon, also known as the Burger Boy in the Smash Iron Man tourney. I smash the smash, I race the tracks, and I eat the burgers. You already know what it is. I can't wait to smash you all more thoroughly in the next tourney. So be sure to smash that sub button, ring that bell, and bring me another burger. This boy is hungry for victory." And on the one I went to tonight, before the event this time, I made another post. Once again, it's your boy, the Burger Boy. We're coming to you live via satellite dish from our HQ in Woonisock. We got a grand plan to bring the smash and make Mario Karts crash. And we're bringing the party to you tonight. If you want to get your racers rolled over, if you want your fighters shoved over, tonight is the night for burgers and for victory. I just thought that would be fun to share. Oh my god, wait! Oh my god, hold on. When I was moving out of my old apartment 2 years ago, on September 7th, 2017, I went to eat at a bar that was literally down the street from my apartment. I think Irish themed too. I'd never eaten there before in my life. It was the last night of me living in Providence. And I don't know if I told them my name. I just ordered the burger. And I think someone made a joke about it. I don't exactly remember. But then on the bottom of my receipt, and I have a picture of this. On the bottom of my receipt, under where it said $9.99, reference Burger Boy. That's like where you put the name. Waitress. Oh yeah, I wrote in this post. The waitress said I looked so excited for that burger. I was also wearing track shorts to the bar because I had gone running that night. I was literally that night, my last night in Providence, I was putting up posters for my YouTube channel. I remember this now. I didn't realize how, like, this story was going to circle back to that moment as well. I thought I just made this up in my mind as a joke while I was waiting for my turn in the Smash tourney. It turns out the Burger Boy has been a moniker of mine since 2017. Damn, we should just rename this goddamn YouTube channel Burger Boy. What are we doing? Oh, intentional suicide here. I haven't been paying attention, so I'm not sure why. Maybe we missed a box or something. Oh, no, it's because I think Nick did that because he lost the machine. Or could have been me. I think it was more likely Nick. I would have been stubborn and tried to press on. That would have been me. Yeah. Shove that torpedo right up the shark's ass. There we go. Yeah, I try to get, like, so many people on here. I try to get two dudes from karaoke. Try to get Brett on here. Brett, my boy, I love him. I love him a lot. But I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've been trying to get him on the channel since before I started uploading So I've been trying to do this for 4 years now. It started with me trying to record Battlefront 2 with him. Obviously, I love the Jeff part, so I'm not too salty about the fact that Brett didn't end up doing that. But I also tried to get him in Spider-Man Bowling. I tried to get my boy in on, I think it was Rayman 3 or something. I'm trying to think what else. I tried to get him in on Mario Galaxy when Ophelia was too busy, couldn't do it anymore. And then my boy, I stopped asking because so many times it had been. Now we're gonna have to kill ourselves again, because so many times. Whoa! Oh, I edited out a lot of failed takes. That's why. I stopped asking my boy Brett, who I love. I stopped asking the boy. Oh, actually, a third person karaoke, and the dude who lives above me, Scotty Robs, but he's sick tonight, so I'm doing this myself anyway. He's gonna be on the live stream soon, though. He will be on the channel, just on the live stream portion. But Brett. After 3-4 years of me trying to get my boy on the channel and it not working out, and me just figuring he wasn't interested, and stopped asking him, my boy comes out of nowhere and offers, "Hey, dude, let's hang out sometime. Yo, I'm gonna be free this night, and you know, I'll record a little something with you." And I'm like, "Okay, awesome. I've been trying to do this for 3 years. It'd be great because it's perfect timing. My channel is basically ending soon, so you know that works out." And then the dude has to reschedule. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I mean, we have like 2 months to do this. In those 2 months, I bothered him so often, and my boy just could not find 45 minutes in his day for a Skype call. But it's okay. Like, it is possible that dude could come on for a live stream, because the live streams, I won't have to like schedule it. It won't have to be this big deal kind of thing where it's like we have to pick a day and plan a day and stick to a day. If dudes find it easier to just out of the blue decide to pick up and do something, the live stream's gonna be a lot better for that, because it's gonna be a lot more of an open format. I can literally plan to do something myself and then have someone jump on randomly if I want to, without screwing up any sort of structure or format that I have in place. Because these 690 something videos I've done non-live over these 3 years, I've had very structured and very planned. Whenever there was a guest on, they were on for a reason. And otherwise, I was doing my own thing and there was no guest. And anytime I had a guest on, it was something that was really planned and had to be consistent. I had to have them on multiple days so that we could do large segments together. And, you know, if dudes find it easier to just hop out a lot, say, "Hey, let's do a live stream this night. You know, I'm here tonight," and we literally just do it out of the blue. That will be more possible. Will be more possible.
Game over.
Would it be arrogant of me to say that I definitely think this was Nick? I love the man. Oh, I tried to get, I was gonna have Nick do it too, but it looked like Brett wasn't gonna be able to pull through on this one, but, Nick's had some personal things that, really deep personal things that were going on, so it wasn't possible, unfortunately. He just offered, like, literally 20 minutes before I started recording this voiceover, to do it tomorrow, but I was like, actually, the video is going up tomorrow. And actually, believe it or not, another person I was gonna have do this. I was gonna have Jeff do this. Remember that guy? That clown from the Battlefront 2 2-player segment, and from the Donkey Kong 64 3-player segment, and from the outro, the Paper Mario. I was gonna have that dude do it, but me and dude are hanging out tomorrow rather than today. So I have to do this. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. It's a funny sound for torpedoes. It's like really wet. I mean, we're in the water, but it doesn't sound like exploding. You know what I mean? It doesn't pop. I guess there's a little bit of an exploding element in there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think of a new monologue to come up with new burger jokes for my next run at the Smash group. They're not just a Smash group. They bring a lot of games. Mario Kart, Smash, the SNES Mario Worlds. Ouch. Impulse. Oh shit. 30 boxes missing. don't know if it's worth it, dude. Don't know if it's worth it. Oh, he made it. We must be missing something there. If you hate backtracking before, you'll really hate backtracking with a water level, dude. You really will. I tried to buy, because I have a Wii U, and I have it right in front of me. In the same shipment that I was receiving the monitor for the PC that I built with, and Jules helped me with it, by the way. Jules, another dude I tried to help me get with this video, but he did the last one, so it wouldn't make sense to have him on twice. I don't know. But along with that shipment, I got some longer USB wires for the PS3. I believe they're USB, what was it, B or C? But I also tried to get a longer version of the Wii U gamepad USB, which is kind of its own thing. I think it's like, what was it, USB 3, and there was some sort of other attribute. I don't know how to explain it. It might even be console specific. It might even be that annoying, which it would be annoying. Oh, did we not hit the nitro box? That must be why. Oh, right, there was just an exclamation point block. Right where the level exit was. So now we have to weave our way through this shit. Oh, that looks comfortable. But I ordered the Wii U, a longer Wii U gamepad, because mine's like an inch long and I can't handle it. Ouch! Not smart. But, basically, all the parts came in, the monitor's in, the keyboard for the PC came in. I got the mouse from N. Kiker, my boy, who comments on my videos these days. He hooked me up with a mouse. He didn't even charge me anything for it. What a nice lad. And then, in the box where the Wii U gamepad charger is also supposed to be, there is a tiny ass box. No longer than my middle finger. No wider than the width of a quarter. And no taller than my middle finger. And it's a master lock padlock box. Damn, we got all the gems. A master lock padlock box with a label on it that says 10 feet gamepad USB charge cable with to the Wii U. But inside it, it's just a master lock fucking padlock and key. So I don't know how that happened, but I'm returning that, obviously. I guess I need to lock these videos up so no one else can steal them. You know, Donkey, he really wants to steal my content. Well, that's the other thing. I really am terrorizing this Facebook group on. Under the event page before I left for the event, the dude who runs it, whose name is Bowser, by the way. So obviously he runs Nintendo these days. The dude who runs it, he made a post saying, "Hey, what games do people want me to bring?" Under the comments, I said, "Where's my Knack 2, baby?" I couldn't resist stealing Donkey's joke. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, guys. I ordered myself a burger and a root beer.
So, you pesky little rats aren't going to back off, eh?
Ooh.
Just you continue to gather crystals and see what I do.
Bitch, I ain't backing off. You back off. Back off all the way down these 5 levels to the special little city, and we're gonna have a little boss fight in. Back up all the way over there. I'll see you then, and we'll settle this. Don't know what you want from me. Looks like we're grilling tonight. Oh, that's another one to use at the Smash tournament later. ISD, I've lost all my burgers. Looks like we're dropping patties till 3 in the morning tonight, guys. Actually, it's only midnight, right? I really should be getting to sleep soon. It's almost midnight. I really do have work from home in the morning, so I don't have to drive to work. So that's a benefit. But you know, that's the way it is. What was I saying before I cut myself off with a joke about entropy and backing off and all that bullshit? I'm never gonna remember, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I mean, I mentioned how I stole a donkey joke, but it's somewhere else I was going, and it's gone forever. Lost to time. Dropped off the edge of the Smash stage. Dropped off the edge of that platform, just like Crash Bandicoot himself. 3 lives left. You know, it dawns on me that I have only 3 videos left to work on, because all the rest of the Crash Prelude videos are done. They're done. They're scheduled uploaded, and in fact, I'm gonna have to schedule and upload this one, as well as making all the screenshots for the Facebook page, and that bugs the shit out of me. But you know, that's the way life is. And it's this one, and then I have to finish the video where I build my PC, because I haven't even taken a picture of myself putting in the capture card and hooking up the monitor and shit, and then turning it on with the monitor hooked up for the first time. I need to get that footage, and then I need to edit the goddamn thing, which is gonna be a pain. It's gonna be a real pain to edit that. I thought it was gonna be easy, but it's really not going to be. But I'm gonna speed the footage up, of course, and you'll see a little bit of Jules helping me. You can't always see what we're doing when we're like both like we're both leaning over the open computer. Took us we were a little confused at first how the heatsink was supposed to hook up. Took us a while to figure it out. He had a couple beers in him, and I just had never done it before, so took us a while to figure it out. Also, it didn't help that I didn't show him where the instructions were. He didn't know I had the instructions for the first half hour of us doing it. It was like 3 in the morning. I'm not kidding you. I literally had an all-nighter that night. And now that I think about it, I didn't even remember that I had instructions for it when we were first setting it up. I had done everything, everything else myself, up until the point where the heatsink for the processor came into play. And then it was like, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing now. Everything else was pretty easy. And then also, he helped me tidy up the cabling between the motherboard and the different components, so that was good. Because that shit was a mess. Although the chassis is very well designed to make it kind of easy to make that as efficient as possible. I forget the name of the chassis, you'll see it in the video, so you'll know where it's from. NXT, was it? I don't know. It's white. Not much I know. Dude, you literally just double jump. Oh wait, do we not have double jump? Yeah, I thought we did. I was like, I'm waiting for the double jump to happen. Must have been Nick. You're gonna hear me say must have been Nick a lot, by the way. Oh right, that's what I was talking about. So this video, the first of 3, second video of 3, me building the computer, turning it on. That's gonna be an editing nightmare. And the third video, I'm gonna do something special, and I have yet to even begin to work on this. And it's gonna involve me finding someone who has, well, actually, I'm not gonna go too deep into that. Basically, it's just gonna be, it's gonna be a little special bit at the end. But, it's gonna be me giving a final goodbye to the old format of Zaler Avon LPs, the old non-life format. I think it has a date too, like April 8th or something. No, wait, hold on. That's how long the Crash videos go to. So probably like April 12th it would go up, unless I'm misremembering. But basically saying, all right, so long, farewell. We're live streaming now. No more. Oh, the death route. The death route is a thing. Surely we went back to do the death route after one of the two of us finished this level. I bet it was Nick. I know my habits and my idiosyncrasies when I'm playing Crash, and I can notice my behavioral patterns, and I don't think this is Carney Crash. I mean, I don't think this is Avon Crash right now. I don't think this is Burger Boy Crash. Yeah, but, you know, I'm gonna have a little video at the very end here of the channel. Goodbye to the old format. You know, so long, we're changing our format. Next time you see me, we'll be live streaming. And it's going to involve a special little bit at the end. A little bit of symbolism. A little bit of, what do you call it? Cryptic symbolism. Personal inside joke with self symbolism. And probably adding a musical track in at the end that will probably let someone else copyright claim the video. And obviously, I won't have a problem with that. Like, I didn't have a problem with that time I used, let's see. Because a lot of times with some videos I used royalty-free music so that I wouldn't get copyrighted. And then there was those times where Nintendo or someone masquerading as Nintendo tried to copyright strike the Mario Galaxy videos for having the wrong. It literally named the wrong song. It named a song from the Wii U Mario game, but which it didn't exist in. And I fought those because I was like, look, I'm talking over the video. This is an LP. It's transformative by definition. It's fair use by definition. Get out. And I won that. Basically, there's like 2 steps to it. I basically, there's 2 steps. You basically, the first step, I forget what it's called, but you basically say, hey, this copyright strike's not valid. You deny it. Then YouTube pretends to look at it, even though it's a bot doing it. And then they say, nope, we agree with, oh, no. I'm not even explaining this right. Back up. So do copyrights Mario Galaxy videos for the music. Bullshit claim. Then I go over and dispute. That's the word I'm looking for. Dispute the claim. Say, no, that this isn't a valid claim. That's not the song in the video. And also, I'm talking over it. It's my old game footage. Voiceover. Transformative. Fair use. Blah, blah, blah. That dispute goes to the person who made the claim. Not YouTube. Not the referee. Person who made the claim. And they just literally look at it and go, nah, fuck you. And then they say, nope, no, this was a valid claim on our part. And YouTube just takes it. They buy it. So then you have a choice. You can appeal it, or you can let the video go. Or remove it, whatever. Now, appealing, people who are big on YouTube, they don't like to do that. The reason they don't like to do that is because if you appeal it and you lose, you get a community strike, or excuse me, a copyright policy strike on your channel. You can only get 3 of them and then you're deleted or something. I never gotten any because every time I've appealed it, no one's fought back against me because I've been right. So, you know. But I think when you do appeal, it's sent to YouTube, but it's not a human looking at it. Because every time YouTube says there's a human looking at their shit, they're lying. It's a bot. And it's a shitty bot. And the bot doesn't know what it's doing. But every time someone tried to copyright the Mario Galaxy videos, which happened like 5 times for some reason, it was for no other videos did that, except for when I didn't talk over the credits of Battlefront 2 and the Star Wars music. John Williams was playing it. And that was actually John Williams' group who copyright struck it. So I knew I was actually in the wrong and I removed it. Or, you know what I actually did? I voiced over the credits when I wasn't going to before. That's what I did. And that worked. Because it was voiceover and then it was all set. So we had that. We had the Star Wars Battlefront 2 credit thing from a while ago. We're going back in for the death route, by the way, and I think Nick passed the controller off to me. And I cut out all the failure. I kept to where we actually got through the death file. There was Mario Galaxy videos where it's like, oh, but this song from the Wii U game Mario World is in there. I'm like, no, it's fucking not. Get the fuck out of here. And then they disputed. They denied it. I appealed it. They basically they did like a pocket veto where they didn't address it, so I automatically got it back like after like 30 days. The people masquerading as Nintendo pocket vetoed my appeal, except that means that I won because they didn't deny my appeal, so that's good. I'm just realizing I'm describing this wrong because even the appeal goes to the person making the claim and not to YouTube. They're not really doing a lot of refereeing. Let's be real. But then again, if the person does go after me, then, and you know the reason why they might not go after me when I appeal is because I'm not worth the monetary fuss, because I don't actually make money on this channel, so it doesn't matter anyway. So you know. So there was those. And then I did royalty-free music, did not get copyright struck on those, because that's royalty-free music. But then, there was those times, for instance, where I did the Darth Vader Tauntauns video with that one song, you know, the one that He-Man did, except the actual version, where it was like, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, I said, hey. What's going on? I took the copyright. They copyright struck that one, and I was like, you know what? Fair game. So basically, they allowed the video to stay up, but if I were to make money off that video, they would get the money. Except, I'm not making money off that video, so it doesn't matter. Which is hilarious. I mean, I was like, yeah, you take that. I admit it. So, like, if you were to monetize stealing someone's song, that would be bad. But here's the thing. None of my videos would be monetized, even during the time when I was technically part of the YouTube partnership, because I don't make enough clicks. I don't get enough ad clicks to make money in the first place. So it doesn't matter. I'm not making money. So that's kind of how it works, which is really funny. But again, the video is already marked down. So if I were to start making money on that video, the people who made the song would get all the revenue, which is fair. It's fair. It's very fair. Basically, where I was going with that long rant, which wasn't very well put together, because I am kind of tired. I have too many burgers in my stomach. Where I was going with that all is that when I eventually put the song I'm thinking of putting in the end of the last non-recorded Zaler Avon video of these past 3 and odd months years, the creator of that song will probably copyright strike it, and I'll be perfectly fine with them taking all the money because I won't give a shit. The one thing that is really weird though is that even if most of my video is me talking and then the song appears at the end, the person making the copyright claim doesn't just get the money for the portion of the song they note that has the song in it. They get, as from what I hear, all of the video's revenue. And that's really fucking weird, and that shouldn't work like that. But a lot of the ways YouTube works shouldn't be the way it works. But it's kind of hard to convince them to change anything or put any effort into changing things, and particularly to hire humans to moderate content rather than their broken ass artificial intelligence and machine learning that is still having some issues. The reason why it's hard to convince them to do that is because YouTube, at least for up until recently, has always operated on a loss. They've never been profitable. Google has other things that are profitable. YouTube is that one ugly duckling that they never figured out how to make it profitable. And I'm not even sure that has changed. But if it's changed, it would have been recently. Because for the longest time, I just haven't been checking up lately. What I've been seeing is that YouTube doesn't make a profit. So it's kind of really hard to convince a company to put any effort into that kind of thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know what I mean. Even though a lot of that ramble was... I misexplained the dispute appeal process twice. Both the dispute and appeal go to the actual person making the claim. I don't even think YouTube plays an actual part in that process. Which is really kind of fucked up when you think about it. Obviously, I don't care because they aren't actually gonna go after me like that person masquerading as Nintendo for the Mario Galaxy videos. Because I don't make money, so there's no point going after me anyway. So I could appeal it and not be afraid of getting a community strike because they're not actually challenging when they challenge the dispute thinking I'm gonna back down. But when I go to when I go to the point of putting in an appeal, they're basically like, it's not worth it. Fuck it. And I missed those boxes, so I quit. If it was me. But really, in a perfect world where the system works as it should, YouTube, when they receive a dispute, that wouldn't put your, when you appeal a copyright claim, it should never put your channel in jeopardy of getting a strike, unless once the actual arbiter, the moderator, decides, who's either part of the YouTuber or part with the person making the claim, decides, yeah, this is copyright, you can't put this up. If someone then is stubborn enough and repeatedly keeps those kinds of videos up, then I can see having a strike. But not just for challenging a copyright claim. It's not how it should work. I kind of put myself off track. You know, I sidetrack myself a lot in these conversations. Let me just take a step back. What I'm trying to say here is, in a perfect world, the way the system would work is someone makes a copyright claim. You have a window to dispute it or take the shit that's copyright out before you start losing the money and it starts going to the other people. Right? If you dispute it, it's not like you lose the dispute and you get a strike to your channel. If you lose the appeal, then you should have a chance to then take it down. And then if you refuse to do that, then strike. Fine. You know what I mean? And I've never got a strike. I'm not saying this because I'm salty because I got a strike once. I've never gotten a strike. Even with that Darth Vader Tauntaun video, they just literally say, hey, well, we'll take the money from the video. And I said, okay, that's fine. I didn't even dispute that one because I knew I was wrong. But that's how it should work. And here's how the actual process of disputing should work. When you dispute it, the person reviewing the dispute should not be the entity that made the claim, the copyright claim on your video. That's literally like asking, hey, do you want this person's money? Are you sure they want their money? Yeah, I want their money. Yeah, yep. This dispute, smack it down. No, what should happen is, in a perfect world, the system that works as it should is, then YouTube, the supposed referee, the one running the platform, should then decide, okay, is this really copyright? Is it fair use? Are these people just trying to ignore that fair use is a thing? Are these people trying to claim shit that's not theirs? What's the story? What's the story? And a human should... That sign with the alien's head, by the way, is how you get to a secret level, but we get to that in a later video, don't worry. A human should review the dispute, not an AI, because the AI is not very good at anything. And we'll get more into that a little bit. I'll talk about that more too. And you've seen all the stories. You don't need me to summarize it, but I'll talk about it anyway, because it's fun. It's really fun, guys. Hey, maybe some of my friends and wait, hold on. What did I say? Friends and family? Maybe some of my friends and family don't know this stuff because they aren't big YouTubers. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. The AI is so incompetent, you cannot trust it to make these kinds of decisions. Except they have to, because they can't afford to hire enough humans to review all of this shit. And also, when you hire humans to moderate content, like video content, there are stories coming out where they basically become traumatized because they're also doing things like moderating violent content that they have to take down, or child exploitation and conspiracy theories that they have to take down. And although YouTube doesn't take down conspiracy theories unless there's harassment involved, like harassing the parents of school shooting victims. That they would take that kind of stuff down, but they won't take a lot of other stuff down. But if you have humans, you traumatize those humans working in those jobs. But if you don't have if you don't have enough humans, if you have a AI, an artificial intelligence using machine learning trying to sort this shit out, what will happen is it won't do its job well. And it'll make a lot of stupid mistakes, where it lets certain abuses fly when it should crack down on them, and when it should let it go because it's not an actual claim, but it'll let the claim go through anyway and give the money to the person making the claim when they shouldn't. Both type 1 and type 2 errors will happen with this AI. Type 1 and type 2 are both false positives and false negatives. I forget which is which, to be honest. I'd have to Google it. But so it is a difficult situation. Honestly, I think it's better to have humans than have an AI, but then you're asking the company, as much as I hate big corporations, you are asking the company to put a lot of money and paychecks towards humans into a system where YouTube is something where they're not profitable, and they'd rather just ignore the problems and hope it goes away before they get too much backlash. They really rather do that. That's just the way they are. They're looking out for their bottom line, and I don't like it. That's what they're doing. And again, I think it was like Microsoft employees traumatized by listening to all this shit. You know, and they talk about how when you continue to do that kind of job, you start to believe all the conspiracy bullshit you're moderating and taking down. You know, and then there's all the violence and gross shit like exploitation of children, and it really scars people. Which is why you have to have those workers. They have to have access to psychological help. It's very interesting. But for the people who don't know this story about the AI fucking up, this is another example of the AI being incompetent. So, well, let's let these guys talk.
Crashed a few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far.
I did.
If you don't turn back, I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe.
I don't live that long, bitch. Anyway. Oh, I think I went back for the time trial or something? No, I went back for the boxes because I fucked that up. So real quick, get this out before the video ends. For those of you who don't know the story, this new problem with YouTube's AI. There's been many. It recently came out. Let me preface this with a more fun story. Sorry, I'm really taking my time getting these words out here. So, all of a sudden, these channels that contained Pokemon Go videos. Pokemon Go, the mobile app where you catch Pokemon. Videos of people playing that, and of people playing Club Penguin, which is some sort of Disney chat room type thing for kids. Where you're literally penguins. I don't know enough about Club Penguin to talk. But videos where people were playing those two games were randomly... The channels were deleted. They weren't even struck. Their videos weren't even taken down. The channels were literally just erased from history. Gonzo. These people's work destroyed. I would be livid. I mean, I have all my videos preserved, but I assume most sane people don't hoard their old videos on a hard drive like I do. Out of paranoia. And so these people's work was gone forever. And then they went, why? Oh, for inappropriate, explicit content. And they're like, what the shit? It's just Club Penguin. And then they like appealed it. And then YouTube claimed it was human reviewed. But then said, nope, it was an actual violation. It wasn't. You know what it was? The AI saw the abbreviation CP in their videos. Now, they were using the abbreviation CP to mean capture points. Or, excuse me. Not capture points. Actually, I think it is capture points, which is something... or combat points, which is used by Pokemon Go. And then CP for Club Penguin. But the AI has been trained, because it uses machine learning, to assume that CP is a abbreviation for... I'll say child exploitation. It's a term for something else, but if I say that term instead, the term it actually stands for, my video would probably get marked as well by this poor algorithm, and the video's ended. I'm gonna finish this out talking about YouTube. So, a lot of child exploitation content uses the abbreviation CP. And, you know, I say child exploitation, you can imagine what the two words actually stand for. I'm not going to say the words, because even YouTube picking up on me saying those words, apparently the algorithm could freak out at me. And at least delist my video, make it harder to see. So, because of this stupid-ass mistake, these channels were deleted. They were literally just gaming videos, dude. They were literally talking about combat points and Club Penguin. Nothing to do with children in them. Weren't run by children, run by adults. So these people's channels, which I assume a lot of them might have worked hard on a long time, were just gonzo, done, deleted. And they got emails claiming it was human reviewed. Oh, yep, but obviously it wasn't human reviewed, which tells me that YouTube lies when they say that human review happens. It's just always bots, dude. There's never humans involved. Hilarious. But so that's the fun part of the story. That's the AI creating a false positive. Whether it's a type 1 error or type 2 error, I don't remember. I think that's a type 2 error. And then the false negative would be a type 1. I might have that backwards. That's the fun part. Here's where it's not fun. When you get a false negative. What I mean is, at the same time that we learned about that, we learned from this other dude who basically was trying to get advertisers to pull out of YouTube. And he posted his findings to YouTube and showed it to all of YouTube's advertisers and to mainstream media. Basically, the YouTube algorithm failed to catch actual child exploitation videos on their channel. Disgusting shit. Here's the catch. Some of it wasn't actually, the videos themselves weren't child exploitation. What would happen is gross assholes in the comments would put timestamps of times where children were put into compromising positions, where gross people could sexualize them. It might be some froofy mom's home video of her lovely daughter learning to swim, or it might be just a home video with kids in it, and then they're in some sort of compromised position. And these gross people were putting timestamps in these videos, flooding them with timestamps, dude. These poor moms had no idea what was going on in their comment sections, why all these people were commenting this shit, and then they were also making gross comments. And it was basically a softcore version of CP. Ew. And what happened was, what the dude who made this video to show to YouTube's advertisers to get them to pull out, what he showed was, if you create a new YouTube account and you start watching these videos that these same people use to exploit children, the YouTube algorithm works in such a way that it will literally feed you that same content and look for videos that those gross assholes also enjoyed watching and feed you that same shit. So in essence, you yourself will train the YouTube algorithm to feed you content that allows you to exploit children, and it will do it reliably in your recommended tabs and in your watch next sidebar and all of that. So these are the kinds of problems you can expect to have if you run your website with an AI moderator, because the AI moderator is not going to catch the actual child exploitation and the gross sexual comments on these videos. And it's not really going to know how to react to timestamps on videos where kids are, put in compromising positions. It's not going to be able to analyze that. But thank God the AI will swoop in and save the day when someone's literally making a video about Club Penguin. So that's kind of the issue with YouTube. I did not plan to talk about YouTube like this. A lot of actual news people talked about it a lot better than I did. But I was really grasping at straws for a topic to talk about on this third crash video, and that's just what came to mind. And I went with it. And I could have, there were certain parts I would have worded better, but it's late at night. The video has to go up goddamn tomorrow, and I'm just gonna fucking send it, bro. I'm just gonna send it, bro. Just gonna send it. I wish you all a good night. I'm gonna work on the PC building video and the farewell video. It's not really a farewell because I'm not going anywhere. I'm still gonna be posting content to this YouTube channel and to Twitch. It's just gonna be live streams now. It could be very different. And I hope you all have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening. Burgers all around. Feed yourself burgers every day. You'll be just as good at Smash as me. And maybe you'll go to that bar and we'll smash all those boys together. Smash them all. The Burger Boy will rise again. If we bring the cart, we bring the smash. Good night.